Most people try to impress others, and that's why people don't like them. I have learned from this book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And today, I will share three simple ways from this book to make people naturally like you. So, step number one, smile. Dale Carnegie explains that expression is more important than what you wear. You can wear expensive clothes, but if your face shows negativity, people won't like you. But a genuine smile tells people, I like you, I'm happy to see you, and people naturally feel good around you. Just think about it. Why do people love dogs? Because they show pure happiness when they see you. But remember, it has to be a real smile. A fake smile does not work. People can feel it. So if you want people to like you, don't try to impress them. Just give them a genuine smile. Step number two, be a good listener. Most people think that talking more makes them interesting, but actually, it is the opposite. Most of the successful people have told that they prefer good listeners to good talkers, but the ability to listen carefully seems very rare in this generation. In this book, there is a story about a woman named Mrs. Douglas. Mrs. Douglas bought a coat from a store, but later she found that the lining inside the coat was torn. So she went back to the store the next day to complain. When she talked to the salesperson even refused to listen or complain. You bought this at a special sale, she said. She pointed to a sign on the wall. There was a. She pointed to a sign on the wall. Read that, she spoke loudly. All sales are final. Once you bought it, you have to keep it. Fix your lining by yourself. She did not try to understand her problem, and because of this, Mrs. Douglas became very angry. She felt disrespected and was about to leave the store, deciding that she would never come back again. But then the manager came and listened to her complaint. He did not interrupt her, he understood her problem. And he checked the code and he explained politely that although special sales are final, damaged goods are different. He offered to repair it, replace it, or even give her money back. Now see the difference. The problem was the same, the store was the same, but the behavior was different. One person did not listen and almost lost a customer forever, but the other person listened and saved the relationship. And this teaches us a very important lesson. People don't just want solutions, they want to feel heard, respected, and understood. So if you want people to like you, trust you, and stay connected with you, don't try to impress them. Learn to listen carefully. So if you want people to like you, trust you, and stay connected with you, learn to listen carefully. Step number third, make the other person feel important. Everybody wants to feel valued. They want to feel respected and noticed, but most people are busy thinking about themselves. They don't take time to make others feel important. And that's why when someone actually listens to you, respects you, and shows interest in you, you automatically start liking that person. So, to understand more clearly, I will explain you by Mr. R's story. Mr. R drove to Long Island with his wife to visit some of her relatives. Miss C left him to chat with her old aunt. So, to understand more clearly, I will explain you by Mr. R's story. Mr. R drove to Long Island with his wife to visit her younger relatives. So to understand to understand more clearly, I will explain you by Mr. R's story. Mr. R drove to Long Island with his wife to visit some of her relatives. Mr. R Randigo Churu. So to understand more clearly, I will explain you by Mr. R's story. Mr. R drove to Long Island with his wife to visit some of her relatives. She left him to chat with her old aunt of hers, and she rushed to visit her younger relatives. Since Mr. R had to give a professional speech about the principles of appreciation, he thought that he would gain some worthwhile experience talking with that elderly lady. So he looked around the house to see what he could honestly admire. Then he said, This house was built in 1890, was not it? Yes, she agreed. It reminds me of the day where I was born in. It's beautiful, well built, and roomy. You know, people don't build houses like this anymore, he said. You are right, the old lady agreed. Then she said, the younger generations nowadays don't care for beautiful homes. All they want is a small apartment and they go out with their car, moving around here and there. This is a dream house, she said in a sweet, loving voice. My husband and I dreamed it for years. We did not have an architect, we planned it all by ourselves. She showed Mr. R about the house, our old English tea set, French bed and chairs, Italian paintings. After showing Mr. R through the house, she took him to the garage. There was a Packard car in a good condition. My husband bought that car for me before he passed. I have never ridden in it since his death. You appreciate nice things. I'm going to give this car to you. Why, Auntie? He said. I appreciate your kindness, but I could not accept it. I'm not even a relative of yours. I already have a new car, and you have many relatives that would like to have that car. Relatives, she spoke loudly and said. Yes, I have relatives who are just waiting till I die so they can get that car, but they are not going to get it. Then she cried and said, I'm not going to give anyone, I'm going to give it to you. You appreciate beautiful things. Though he tried to say no, but he accepted it so he would not hurt her feeling. She was an old woman living in a big house, surrounded by her memories and valuable things once she was young, loved, and admired. But now she felt lonely and unimportant. All she wanted was a little attention, a little genuine appreciation. And when someone finally gave her that, she felt so happy and grateful that she gave her most valuable thing, a car. So if you want to be like, don't try to be important, make the other person feel important. So from today, try these three things: smile more, listen more, and make the other person feel important. And watch how people start liking you. So I hope this video adds value in your life. I will see you in the next video. Till then, peace out.